The tennis world is buzzing tonight as one of the most powerful partnerships in modern tennis appears to be over Carlos Alcaraz and Juan Carlos Ferrero, coach, mentor and the architect behind a historic rise, now possibly going separate ways. And today world number 1 Jannik Sinner has finally broken his silence with a reaction that is honest, respectful and deeply personal. Stay with us because what Sinner said reveals far more than just words. Welcome back to Lareum, your home for real tennis stories, breaking updates and the moments that shape champions. If you love tennis beyond the scoreboard, you're in the right place. The tennis community was caught off guard when reports began circulating about a major split inside Carlos Alcaraz's camp. For years, Juan Carlos Ferrero was more than just a coach. He was the steady presence behind Alcaraz's explosive rise, guiding him from a teenage sensation to Grand Slam champion and world number 1. Ferrero's influence was visible in every part of Alcaraz's game, from tactical maturity to emotional control to the fearless style that made him one of the most exciting players of this generation. But now that partnership appears to be coming to an end, and naturally questions flooded in from fans, media and fellow players. One of those players was Jannik Sinner. Speaking to Super Tennis, the Italian star was asked directly about the situation involving Alcaraz and Ferrero, and Sinner's response was calm, measured and surprisingly revealing. "These are questions that I can't and don't even want to answer," Sinner said. "I also went through it. I understand the reasons, and everyone has different reasons. Carlos knows and will know what's best for him." Those words carry weight. Sinner isn't speaking as an outsider, speaking as someone who has lived through similar moments when tough decisions had to be made behind the scenes, away from cameras, away from headlines. Throughout his career, Sinner has experienced coaching changes, system adjustments and periods of uncertainty, all while continuing to grow into the dominant force he is today. That's why his reaction stood out. There was no judgment, no speculation, no attempt to fuel drama. Instead, there was empathy. In modern tennis, the coach-player relationship is incredibly complex. It's not just about technique, it's about trust, routine, pressure and personal growth. For a young star like Alcaraz, any shift in that balance is massive. Sinner's message was clear: only the player truly understands what's happening inside the team, and only the player can decide what's best for his future. The rivalry between Sinner and Alcaraz has defined a new era of men's tennis. They push each other, they raise the level, and yet there's genuine respect. This moment highlighted that respect more than any match ever could. While fans debate whether the split will help or hurt Alcaraz, Sinner chose a different path: support, understanding and silence where silence is needed. As the tennis world waits for official confirmation and future announcements, one thing is certain: the next chapter of Carlos Alcaraz's career will be closely watched, and Jannik Sinner, his greatest rival, knows exactly how heavy such decisions can be.